Hey, Shalom. Call Elohim Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakak, Kwadash, Devlon. Be to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elders and Akim of GMS. And men that are like them, that is pushing this word of truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Now, this article is a couple days old. The spirit, I'm just getting around it now. This article is from Newsweek. And it says DeSantis proposes Stop Woke Act targeting critical race theory in schools. So these people are trying to pass a law which stops the education of critical race theory. All right, simply put, white supremacy. All right, we all know, and this is a hot article of the week, just like this other article. With the Theodore Roosevelt statue being taken down. And this is all symbolic as well, because Theodore Roosevelt statue, of course, he was sitting on a horse. We're going to get that picture after we get this article out the way. It means your kingdom is falling, man. You saw your kingdom is through. You Edomites left and let's get the scripture real quick. So Edomites are finished, man. Every angle, every way you want to chop it up, you're through. Like you're trying to pass all these unrighteous decrees, Isaiah 10:1, to stop pretty much people from thinking, using logic and common sense. You know how this place was even established, man, through blood, through deceit, through robbery, through rape. That's how this place was founded. All right. Yeah, let's get this first precept. I should have it queued up. And Barakatah Yahweh Shem Al Shai, man. Yahweh Shem Al Shai is tearing this place up. This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of the Lord is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. All right. Even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So this word of the Lord is the scriptures, man. Of course, we're not talking about anything carnal like toting guns, like Sakari, like them niggas. No, we're talking about these scriptures, man. The word of the Lord. All right. This is what's cutting down this kingdom. All right. Not carnality, It's these scriptures from Yahweh Shem Al Shai. All right. The men that the Lord set up. Amos, 3 verse 7. The Lord set up these prophets to uncover these secrets, uncover who the wicked is, and that's exactly what's going on. So I'll get that precept in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. I'll cue that up after I read a little bit in this article. Like I said, I'm not going to make this too long because, brothers already been doing lessons on it. Just want to, land back on it, so to speak. All right, let's get back into this article. Matter of fact, we could just play the video. Let's see what it says. Damn, what the fuck?
So today we are going to be introducing to the public, and we have legislators who are going to help us with this, a new piece of legislation for the upcoming legislative session called Stop Wrongs Against Our Kids and Employees Act, the Stop Woke Act. And it's something that... And this will do a number of things that are very important. One,
and I gotta pause this. Look at the enemy behind us. Look at Esau's fucking dog, man. That nigga woman behind him. I see. That's why the Lord is going to start judging you women, man. You Israelite women, man. Predominantly that nigga woman. Look how she's back there backing the man up, the Edomite man. The damn dog, man.
one, it will put into statute the Department of Education's prohibition on CRT in K through 12 schools. No taxpayer dollars should be used to teach our kids to hate our country or to hate each other. And so we are going to be including in this legislation giving parents a private right of action to be able to enforce the prohibition on CRT, and they get to recover attorney's fees when they prevail, which is very important.
So you heard it from the devil's mouth himself. He's trying to cover everything up, but everything's is being revealed unto the public. How much devils you are, you know. None of this stuff is new. Y'all just hate when y'all card is being pulled. So I'm gonna read a little bit and pull up precepts and get to the Roosevelt joint. Governor DeSantis attempts to ban CRT in Florida moved forward on Tuesday as an educational panel gave first approval to a bill that would prohibit schools and private businesses from making people feel guilty about the country's racist past. Yo, people are perfect devils, man. The state's Republican-controlled Senate Education Committee approved a legislation called Individual Freedom in a vote along party lines. The bill will bar employers from subjecting any individual as a condition of the employment membership, certification, licensing, credentialing, or passing an examination to training, instruction, or any other required activity that promotes certain concepts related to race and racism. Wow. So when it hurts your society or your so-called world order, this is when you want to start putting in bills. You know, you guys are perfect. That's why we're not going to have any pity on you damn devils. And when we get to when the Lord wakes us up, man. I mean, it's like it when the Lord turns us up, man. We don't have no pity on you or your children. All right. But anyways, you got the point because the video pretty much said it all. They're trying to shield their racist past because Edomites, man, they want to feel all goddamn innocent now all of a sudden, now that their card is being pulled, which is the perfect time to pull this scripture up. Damn devils. And the tablet's going real slow, so I'm going to speed this up. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. Let's start there. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet up for an appointed time. That appointed time is here, but at the end it shall speak. And we're in end times, all right? It's like as of the ninth chapters. We know that through being circumspect and watching out for these end time prophecies, all right? We have to enter this thing and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. I'm not reading. I'm in the wrong one. Salakia. I'm supposed to be in 2 Thessalonians. That's a good precept too. But it's talking about Esau. His spirit is not upright in him. I should have kept going, but I wanted 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let's get to the point. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there coming a fall away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That man of sin is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? The son of perdition, all right? The son of destruction. That's what perdition is, all right? We all know the so-called white man is the goddamn ultimate devil on this planet Earth, man. Now we pretty much got through that first one. Now let's go and get to this the Theodore Roosevelt statue being taken out, which this is very symbolic, man, of your kingdom being translated from one to another. The Israelites. This is New York City's Natural History Museum has removed a Theodore Roosevelt statue. I hope I can find a picture of it. There it is. That's what I wanted. I'll read a little bit. Damn devils. The American Museum of National, let's see, yep. The American Museum of Natural History in New York City quietly began removing a controversial state of former President Teddy Roosevelt on Tuesday night in the final chapter of a saga that has stretched for nearly a year and a half. By Thursday, only scaffolding and tarp remained. The relocation of the equestrian statue from the front steps of the American Museum of Natural History began Tuesday, a museum spokesperson told NPR over an email. The process, conducted with historic preservation specialists and approved by multiple New York City agencies, will include restoration of the plaza in front of the museum, which will continue through the spring. I'm not going to bore you with this, but I just wanted to get this picture. They're trying to cover their tracks, man, but the Lord is woken who he wants to wake up to see this thing. And you blinded niggas, y'all just gonna die, man. All right, so this is that famous statue in New York. We're gonna get precepts, and this, like I said, this is showing you that Esau's his kingdom is falling, man, before our eyes. And I'm just gonna get the precepts through my other phone. My tablet's kind of slow. All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. All right, because folly is highly is in high regards in this society. You know, where momos can walk around and be free. You got a bunch of pedos and a bunch of adulterers, women and men out here, a bunch of swine being eaten, and it's all types of folly. But it's very highly esteemed in this wicked kingdom. All right. And the rich sit in a low place. And the rich are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you Israelites, man. All right. Primarily starting with the elect. Because, like I said, as Ezekiel 9:4 says, we're sighing and crying for the abominations in the midst thereof. All right. I have seen servants upon horses, and you read the account of Jacob and Esau being born. You'll know that in Genesis, the 25th chapter. All right. The servant being the eldest, which is Esau, Edom, and Jacob being the ruler, or the chosen, which is the younger one. All right. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking in service upon earth. Look at this. The servant is on the horse, which the horse represents power or rulership. You got to Esau's left and right. You got the tribes, the two kingdoms, the southern and northern tribe, the tribe of Judah, which is the head tribe of all 12 tribes, but he's also of the southern tribe. And you got the head tribe of the northern tribe, which is Ephraim, which that's represented as Gad. All right. So Ephraim and Judah, pretty much the two kingdoms, the Israelites. All right. And we're coming together in these end times. I believe Ezekiel the 37th chapter, to take down this Edomite that's sitting on this serpent that's sitting on this horse. All right. Starting with Yahweh Shai. All right. Let's get Revelations. Well, let's get Job. Oldie but goodie, just to prove to you who's sitting and who's in their kingdom. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? So we all know who's ruling everything, who has the business or the militaries in pretty much every country in the world, who dominate everything as far as currency wise, who has the sword, which is Esau. All right, and we all know that this is not a secret no more. These secrets have been revealed to the prophets. This is Revelation chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon. There it is. Esau is given the power. Lord, the Halbashim Shai is stand up kings, on earth, which is Esau is in the rulership now, sitting on a power seat, which is that horse. And power is given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Who is given the sword? That tells you in, I believe, Genesis. But go in Genesis, the latter chapter is about Esau's blessing, which is the sword, and the fatness of the earth. He was giving it to him through Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He just saying, take it just because he was the toughest. No, the Lord gave it to him. He took peace from the earth. It's a lot of precepts that's coming to my mind, man. But I'm gonna close up because, like I said, brother's been doing videos on this, but it's just symbolic that the Lord is taking this man's statues, especially this one, which he's about to get pulled off this horse, man. Just power. I'm gonna finish off with 2 Ezra 6 and 9. I'm gonna close out. But precepts are rolling in through the spirit, But I want to make this quick. This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. There it is. Now, while I start at 8, 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. There it is. That's symbolic. Him pulling down Esau's kingdom. For Esau is the end of the world, when the end times, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Israel's kingdom is coming up next, man. And very, very soon. So Esau, your time's up. The wicked man has been revealed. Yahweh Shem Shai is done playing games with you. It's time to give up them keys, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash. Double honors be to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and citation to the elders, Nakim of GMS and men that are like him. Let us push this word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the whole elect. Wa'abad Babal, death to Esau, death to the heathen, death to the 2/3. Shalom to the whole elect.